This is the final prayer, otherwise known as Borderlands, on your 31 spooky movies of Halloween. Tonight, let's talk about a movie that made me question not only the nature of faith, but also why I continue to voluntarily watch things that emotionally scar me. It's called The Final Prayer, also known as The Borderlands, and it's a found footage film from 2013 that proves that found footage doesn't always mean shaky cameras, incoherent shouting, and me yelling, "Buy a tripod, you idiots!" This one's a masterpiece. And it hurts me to use that word on found footage, but this movie is a masterpiece. So here's the deal. A team of Vatican investigators is dispatched to a quaint little charming church in the middle of nowhere, England. Now, already, this is creepy AF because nothing good ever happens in quaint little churches in the middle of nowhere, England. Their job is to verify claims of supernatural phenomena. Are they witnessing miracles? Are they witnessing hoaxes? Or is it, something that will haunt my dreams forever? It's the last one. So, who have we got here? We have Deacon. He's the weary pro who looks like he's seen more nonsense than a Walmart cashier on Black Friday. Is that joke dated? That joke is dated. We live in an age of the internet now. We have Gray, the tech guy, who's sarcastic, cynical, and the only person in the movie who seems to understand that maybe we shouldn't poke around creepy churches at night. Finally, we have Father Mark, the uptight, take-no-nonsense priest who treats the whole investigation like he's leading SEAL Team Jesus. There ain't no way nothing bad is gonna happen to this group of people. Well, together, they set up cameras, microphones, and recording devices because God forbid the Vatican doesn't get its money's worth in AV equipment. Although I do think it's kind of amusing that the Vatican is spending all this money to prove that something that they can't see and can't prove exists. Most found footage movies rely on someone screaming, "Did you hear that?" for 90 minutes while the camera is aimed at a wall. This one actually uses the format properly. Stationary cameras catch subtle, creepy details, handhelds make you feel like you're trapped with these guys, and the quiet moments are not boring. In this movie, they are absolutely suffocating. This is a movie that understands the power of nothing happening, because when nothing happens for you just long enough, something happening is catastrophic. The best part is that the characters actually feel human. Gray especially, he's the comic relief, but he's also the one voicing what we, the audience, are thinking. Why are we still here? Why are we still filming? Why haven't we been driven literally to anywhere else in England? The dynamic between the team feels real. You've got the skeptic, the believer, and the guy caught in between, and it really makes the film feel more grounded. When things get bad, and trust me, they get bad, you actually care about these guys. You actually want to see them be okay, and that is, at its heart, awful. Because you know that caring about characters in a horror movie is guaranteed to end in absolute heartbreak. Now, The Final Prayer is not what you would call a jump scare every minute carnival ride. No, we have sophistication with this found footage madness. This is a slow burn descent into chaos. It takes its time, layering in little details, equipment malfunctions, strange noises, unexplained damage in the church, and the longer it goes on, the more you feel like you're suffocating right along with them. This is dread with a capital D, and I know that everyone in my audience loves the D. The movie marinates you in unease like you're a pork chop in the most evil crock pot in the kitchen. Okay, this is where I have to tiptoe. I'm not spoiling it, because the final prayer has one of those endings that you must experience for yourself. I will say this. This is one of the most disturbing, upsetting, and unforgivable endings I have ever seen in a horror film. I really could not get the images out of my head. It's not just scary. It is existentially horrifying. It makes you question life, death, and whether you should have just watched Zootopia instead. This is the kind of ending that leaves you sitting in silence, staring at the credits as those creepy kid voices sing hymns, and wondering if you accidentally sinned by watching it. And you will think about it later, in the dark, alone, when your brain really wants to helpfully remind you of it. It'll be there. Thanks, brain. Let me break down why The Final Prayer is such a darn effective horror movie. Number one, the characters feel real. No cardboard cutouts here. The humor, when they use it, it actually lands, which makes the horror hit even harder. The setting is minimalistic but suffocating. Rural England has never felt like more of a haunted trap. You know, more than what it usually does. And the scares, they're all earned. There are no cats jumping out of closets, no one sneaking up behind somebody else going, "Hey, do you need another camera?" or anything like that, making them jump stupidly. It's all real. And the ending could teach a masterclass on how to stick the landing in horror. This is the rare found footage movie that doesn't make me want to chuck my TV out the frickin' window. Instead, it made me want to curl up in a ball and regret every decision that I ever made that led me into pressing the play button on my Roku remote. I mean, I usually regret every decision I've made, but not quite as much as I did tonight. And I mean that in the best possible way. The Final Prayer is an absolute gem, an overlooked masterpiece in the horror genre. It takes everything people complain about in found footage and flips it on its head. Instead of shaky nonsense, we get atmosphere. Instead of cheap jump scares, we get mounting dread. And instead of a forgettable ending, we get the kind of ending that makes you reconsider organized religion and maybe buy a nightlight. If you want a movie this Halloween that unsettles you to your core, that crawls under your skin and dances the cha-cha and lingers long after the credits roll like the most rancid fart imaginable, The Final Prayer is for you. But don't say I didn't warn you, because once you've seen that ending, you can never unsee it. So the final verdict. The Final Prayer is found footage done right, horror done smart, and dread done devastatingly. It's a must-watch if you're brave enough, or you just really hate sleeping peacefully ever again. You know, this movie actually scared me. Scared me so badly that I think I'm now Catholic. And that is one of the many reasons why you should make The Final Prayer, aka Borderlands, one of your 31 spooky movies of Halloween. I don't think I'm sleeping tonight. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I haven't been this bothered by a scary movie in years. So thank you to everybody who recommended this film. I will get even with you when you least expect it. But if you want to make it up to me, you know what to do. Down there in the video description is a link to our Patreon. You can bribe us with money. Give us money. It will not only save you from my wrath, but it will also help offset the costs that it takes to run this channel, because there are costs, both monetarily and emotionally. For example, I don't even know if monetarily is a real word or not, but I'm too far gone to care. Still thinking about that tunnel. No. You still here?